Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going through the top 10 best performing Lego sets in my almost $6,000 Lego collection. So first up, and this is in no particular order, this is just the top 10 at a random order. So this is Lego set 40454. It's Iron Venom. It's got basically just a minifigure pack with the 4 cool minifigures in it. And it was pretty cheap. I think this one I was able to get on sale for about 20% if I remember correctly. So around the $12 to $15 mark. And it's gone up in value by a pretty good margin, and hopefully it continues to do so. Like I mentioned, it's got the great minifigures in it. The Iron Venom there is worth quite a bit, as well as the Venom Pig Spider-Man one there. And then, of course, you got the Venom and the Spider-Man minifigure. Those two are worth something, but definitely not as much as the previous 2 minifigures. It also has just a little small cart thing you can build for Venom, but the primary draw of these are the minifigures, which helps to increase its value by a pretty good margin. Next up, we'll go to a very small set. So I actually only have one of these in my collection. I've been pleasantly surprised at how well it's been doing. I just wanted to get a gift with purchase at lego.com, so I decided to buy this cheap set, and I thought it was had a cool minifigure in there that would help increase its value. I even thought about just opening this when I'm building it, but I'm glad I didn't. It's gone up in value by a pretty decent margin, and it will hopefully continue to do so. Next up, we got a Lego Star Wars set. So this is the Sith Troopers Battle Pack set. It has 105 pieces. It's got 4 minifigures in it, 3 of the Sith Troopers, and then the officer figure there. Each of these figures are great additions to the set. They help increase its value by a pretty good margin. And it also comes with the main build there of the land speeder thing. And this set, generally Lego Star Wars Battle Packs are pretty safe, reliable investments. They're also a reasonably inexpensive way to get started with Lego investing. Generally you can get them on sale. Now they're a bit more pricey. Lego's increased their price a year or 2 ago. This set was back when you could get them for 20% off. You could get them for at 15%, or $15 you could usually get it 20% off and get it for even less. But which is what I was able to do with these ones. I've got quite a few of them. I sold off some of them. I have a bunch of other Lego Star Wars Battle Packs that I've sold off some. I'm holding on to all of the 501st Legion Clone Trooper Battle Packs. I do think they haven't been retired for quite as long, and I do think they're going to continue to go up in value. And I think I have like 2 or 3 of these left. I recently sold off quite a few of them, but we'll have to see how it ends up doing. It'll probably continue to go up in value. I might hold on to this one and another one just for a while longer to see if it does continue to go up in value by as much by the rate it has already been going up. Next up, we get to this set right here. So this is a Lego Marvel set. This is a Wolverine figure, and it's basically just a mech with Wolverine in it, and then it comes with the Wolverine figure. This set was also very cheap. Generally, these smaller ones seem to go in value by a pretty good margin. Generally, it's good, especially I'm don't have a lot of money for the Lego investing, so I generally buy these cheaper sets and the smaller ones and hope that they'll go up in value. I have a few, as we'll get to, some bigger sets in my collection, but I'm hovering around the $6,000 mark for the value of my Lego collection. So this one has just got the 1 minifigure, and it's set number 76202, Wolverine's Mech Armor. And I thought the minifigure in this set was really cool. He seemed somewhat exclusive. I couldn't think of any other Lego sets that Wolverine was in. So I thought that would help increase the value of the set. There's also going to be a Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out soon, if it hasn't already. And I think that that is likely to increase the value of this minifigure. And in order to get the minifigure, you have to buy the set. Of course, you can buy the minifigure, but generally people want to buy the whole set. Next up, we'll get to a Lego Harry Potter set. So this is the smallest of the Lego Harry Potter sets I have purchased. I have one giant one that's about $475, but this is the smallest one, and I was able to get these for either $9 or $12. I bought them at varying price points, but it has continued to go up in value by a great margin. I've sold off probably about 4 of them, and I think I have like 4 or 5 left, so I'm going to hold on to these for a little while longer. The Aragog Slayer set, it's got 157 pieces. It depicts a somewhat famous scene from the Harry Potter movies, and it's got some cool pieces in it. You have a bunch of spider pieces there, as well as the little candle and the lantern and the spider eyes. So those are going to help increase the value of the set, and it's done really well. I hope Lego doesn't make a new version of it. It's very possible. That does happen somewhat often, which is why I've sold off some of them, just in case that does happen. But I do think that I'm going to hold on to these for a little while longer. I do think they'll continue to go up in value. Next up, we get to a slightly bigger set. So this is a LEGO Star Wars 20th Anniversary Edition set. It's the Anakin's Pod Racer 20th Anniversary Edition. It comes with the 3 minifigures. We have Anakin, Padme, and then of course the exclusive figure to the set, the Luke Skywalker 1999 version replica. And that minifigure alone has helped increasing the value of the set by a really good margin. There was a unique minifigure included in each of the 20th anniversary sets. We'll get to another one that has another unique minifigure in it later. But this set has done really well. It's my 20th anniversary LEGO Star Wars sets have been some of the top performing ones in my collection. This unfortunately has been the worst performing of them, but it's still done really well, especially for just not in terms of a 20th anniversary edition set. I've had other ones that shot up in value that I've already sold, that I've sold like a couple of years ago and was able to make like double or triple often my initial investment. That hasn't quite happened with this one, but it is, if I could get lucky, I probably could sell it for around the $45 to $50 margin. It may be a little less, maybe a little more, but I think that is about what this set's going for. I was able to get just all the 20th anniversary sets 20% off from Amazon, which helped me earn back some profit when I eventually do sell it. And like I said, it's got great minifigures. And I've sold 2 of mine, 2 of the Anakin's Pod Racers, and I still have 2 left, but I'm gonna hold on to at least one of them for a while to see how it ends up doing. Next up, we'll go with another LEGO Star Wars set. So this is LEGO Star Wars Luke's Landspeeder. It's got Luke Skywalker in it, C-3PO, and then a little Jawa figure there, hiding out in the little cave. And this set has done pretty well. I bought quite a few of them, and I don't think I've sold any of them yet. So I keep thinking this set will continue to go up in value, and it's done pretty well. It's one of the top 10 in my collection. But it's a pretty standard set. LEGO's made quite a few versions of these Landspeeder sets, but they generally do go up in value after they've retired, and this one has already retired, which is great news for someone who already has a bunch of them in the LEGO collection. Next up, we'll get to this one right here. So this is the LEGO Ferrari F8. It's set number 76895. It's a Speed Champion set, obviously. And it only has the one minifigure, in this case, just kind of a generic driver figure there. But this set has done really well. I think I sold one. I bought 3, if I believe, and I've sold one of them, so I still have 2 of them left. And it's done really well. This is the first Speed Champion set I've invested in, and definitely the best one. I bought another 2 from the Speed Champions line about a year later, but this has definitely been the best performing one. So I'm probably going to hold on to them for a little while longer. I'll probably sell these probably around the holidays this year, so we'll end up seeing how much I can get for it when I do sell it. But I do think I will probably be able to see it increase in value until then. Next up, we'll get to this set right here. So this is the last LEGO Harry Potter set. So this is the LEGO Night Bus. It's got 403 pieces. It's got the 3 minifigures as well as the little shrunken head, minifigure head there. And this set has also been one of the top performing LEGO Harry Potter sets. It's done quite well. It depicts a very famous build from the Harry Potter franchise, which is definitely helping to increase the value of the set. All right, next up we get to this one right here. So this is definitely a bigger set. It's the Boba Fett Starship. It's set number 75243, the 20th Anniversary Edition. It's got, of course, Boba Fett. Well, here are the minifigures right there. Forloon, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and then Zuckuss, and then Han Solo, as well as Han Solo and Carbonite. The Zuckuss minifigure actually there is one of the most valuable sets in my LEGO investing collection. It's a pretty rare figure, and I believe is exclusive to the set, so it's gone up in value by a pretty great margin. And then the exclusive figure for this set is the Princess Leia figure from 2000. Got the classic LEGO Star Wars gun blaster thing from back then in the original LEGO Star Wars games. And this set has done really well. I think it's in the top 3 of my LEGO investing collection in terms of how well it's done. And I only have one of these, so I'm going to hold on to it until I want to sell it, probably around the holidays, similar to the other ones. But I think I should be able to get a pretty penny for this one. It's gone in value by a great margin, and I'll likely continue to do so. Feel free to let me know if you have